No, I got upset before that when Colby Covington and Dylan Dennis was there and started talking about family, sister and mother,
Hmm.
and one guy, the interviewer asked about Dylan Dennis' mom or whatever, and like when Giorgio asked about Nina, and I said this guy who asked about the mom or whatever, or mom or the sister, and I tell him too, like, bro, like you cannot like talk about family, sisters,
Hmm.
daughters, and like friends. If you have something to me, ask my thing, you know. And yeah, I was mad on Georgia too because you gotta be respectful to the Nina, and she's my friend, and for my friends I can beat anybody, you know.
Hmm.
I don't like disrespect because everybody knows that we are making content, we are good friends, and like we make the jokes, you know, that uh people think we have something between us, but nothing. We're just friends, good friends, you know, and making good content that people like it.
So you and Colby would be a huge deal for RAF. Obviously, he beat Dylan Dennis, and at the post-fight or the post-match, post-event press conference, you're sitting right next to each other, and you're going back and forth. And he's saying he took you down, and you're saying you never wrestled him, and all this stuff. Do you think that there's a chance that this could even be made in RAF, or do you believe that the UFC doesn't want it to happen because you're two active UFC guys?
To be honest, I don't know what's going on. If UFC let us do this, would be great because we fight in the different weights. I fight in 155. He fights in 170. So, and we're never gonna fight each other. And right now, he's not on that level, even like contender anymore. He's just a regular fighter who has a name, and he can talk a lot. So we can bring a lot of eyes and make it something big. And it's easy money for me, you know. I just go there, wrestle with a bodybuilder, and now I'm gonna
Hmm.
wrestle with Colby. It's like uh, the beer guy drinking beer every day and doing extra exercises during the night, never train. So easy money for me.
Are you or your team going to ask the UFC if they'll allow you to do this?
Uh, I think we just let the RAF figure out, you know,
Okay, they'll
figure out
ask.
that. Yeah,
Okay.
they ask, and yeah.
Last time we spoke, it was before the event in Las Vegas, and you told us that you were going to meet with the UFC out there. Did that happen?
Good. I'm gonna be like I'm gonna train to be in shape. If something happened in main event in White House, I'll be back up. So I'll fight there. And then they announced my next fight after the when Ilia versus Gaethje when they fight. After that, they announced my next fight.
Okay. Will you weigh in at the White House and all that?
No, no, I don't wanna. I don't wanna cut my weight. I'm gonna be low.
Hmm.
Even if they call me like before 4 5 days, I'll make my weight. But I'm not gonna cut and stay on the scales 155. You know,
Okay. And is it fair to assume you're fighting the winner of that fight?
most likely.
Okay. So are you okay
There
with
is
that?
there is a couple different things that can happen.
Oh, really? Like what? Could you tell us?
No, because they told me I cannot tell what
Okay.
can
Okay.
be,
No, it's okay. I don't
but
want you.
can be good.
Okay.
Should be good.
I saw you at the event. You had the handcuffs on.
Yeah.
What were you trying to say? What were you trying to say when you had the handcuffs?
That I'm not gonna beat anybody here.
Okay. I thought you meant like the UFC was handcuffing you, not letting you fight.
No, 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 no.
Okay.
Yeah, people think like this, but my main thing was okay. I go there with handcuffs and like if someone gonna talk shit, I cannot punch him. You know, my hands is like locked.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense. So when you were there, you didn't meet with the brass? You didn't meet with Hunter or Dana or anyone?
Yeah, I met Dana. I met everybody there.
Oh, and how did it go when you saw Dana?
Yeah, good, 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 very good.
Did he tell you
Nothing.
what?
Just hey, how are
It
you?
wasn't like,
Good.
hey,
How
Arman,
are
I'm
you?
not happy with you. You need to do this. None of that stuff.
No, no. But if they told me I shouldn't wrestle, they just gonna call me and tell me. But they let me do this, I'll do it. If they gonna say, Arman, you shouldn't wrestle anymore, I'm not gonna wrestle, because my main thing is UFC, and it's just side quest, and I just make money, have fun. Because wrestling, you don't get hurt and you don't get punched, so it's just go there, make have fun, make money, and travel around the US. It's so fun, good show, and it's easy for my mentality too. When you fight every month, you cannot, because it's hard. If you lose, it's a lot of pressure on you. But wrestling, it's not no pressure. You go there, just wrestle. you know Maybe because it's not my sport, that's why
Sure.
I take it easy.
Colby very upset that he's not on the White House card. What do you think of the White House card?
To be honest, main event and co-main event, so good. But it's a 6 fights, right? Or 8 fights?
6 fights.
6 fights. That's why, like, we see the names. 6 fights. That's why it's not like enough for us. If it was a 12 fights, or like UFC 300, it was 14 fights or something like that. It was like a lot of people, like a lot of title fights, a lot of stars. But here you cannot bring a lot of stars, and you need the USA. Especially, it's hard to pick like USA fighters right now, because not a lot of superstars from US. John Jones is gone. Chandler, he's trash can. Who else? Colby, trash can.
Sean O'Malley.
Sean O'Malley, good.
Yeah.
He's there.
Yeah.
Who else?
Kayla Harrison injured.
Yeah, she's injured.
Yeah. There's not a lot.
It's just Gaethje. That's why they put Gaethje there. And yeah, Sean O'Malley.
Bo Nickel.
Common event is so good, and main event is good. And yeah, just people was thinking like it's gonna be 6 title fights,
Yeah.
6 contender fights. That's why, but it's impossible. They cannot do that because they have different shows. So for me, it's good because it's in my division in 155, the main event, and who knows, maybe I'll fight there. For me, it's good. That's why I was happy when I saw main event.
It has to be you next. If it's not you next, then we have a massive problem.
Me,
It has to be you, Arman. Come on.
problem gonna have my fans with UFC. Me, I'll stay out of the problem.
There's no one else. It's one of the biggest fights the UFC can do. You versus Ilia, if he wins, and I think he's going to win. It's a gigantic fight.
Yeah, can imagine me versus Ilia on the White House. Everybody gonna talk about that fight.
White House, no White House.
Yeah.
Who cares? Put it
Yeah.
anywhere. Put it in Madrid.
Yeah, great fight, because we're both on young, and on our prime, and like 50% gonna think I'm gonna win, 50%
Oh
gonna
my
think
God.
Ilia gonna win, and it's gonna be like a massive fight.
What did you think of all the talk of Ilia moving up to 170 to fight Islam? Did you think that was going to happen? Do you think that would be smart? What do you think of that?
I think if it's gonna be smart for him to move up and make a lot of money, and even if he lose to Islam, people say, oh, he took he take the chance to fight for the 3rd belt, and can imagine if he beat Islam, he's gonna be a legend in this sport. 3 belts, no one done it before.
But that means if you would go up there and win, then you don't get to fight him.
What about if he lose? He comes back and I beat him again, and the UFC got him out.
Yeah.
That's the best thing.
I know you tweeted after the Movsar fight, maybe I should go down to 145 to save the division. Is this a serious thing? Like, when you spoke to the UFC, did this come up at all?
Yeah, it came up, and I wanna do that because I wanna be a UFC champion, and I don't wanna just fight just for fight, because I fought so many times, and I deserve fight for the title. If they told me we're not gonna give you title in 155, we can give you in 145, I'll make it 145 and fight there and stay there. as much as they want me.
But now, I mean, like that feels like something you do after you win 155.
No, 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 no. If I win 155, I'll stay there. I want to break the record. It's like four defenses.
Yeah.
Right? How much Islam defend the title?
Oh gosh, top of my head, I don't remember. Maybe 5.
Yeah, it's 4.
4 or 5.
No,
Okay.
no, 4.
Okay.
4.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to do 7 at least. And then we'll see, go down or go up.
Realistically, how many matches do you think you'll do side quests before you have another UFC fight?
Whatever you see. If I fight in August or July, so I'll do maybe 2, 3 more.
Wait a second, July, Arman. If you're fighting in July, you're not fighting Ilia.
I'm just saying, like.
Don't tell me you're
July,
fighting someone
August.
else. Don't tell me you're fighting.
Yeah.
Nah, you're not. You have to fight the winner of Ilia versus Justin, and the winner is probably going to be ready October, November, December.
Yeah. Okay, August or September. When is it gonna be back? Gage or
5 months, 6 months. These guys don't fight every 2 months.
Okay, I'll do 25 matches.
I'm trying to get a gauge of when they told you. Yeah, maybe you Madison Square Garden, November, something like that.
Yeah, but it's too long.
I know, but
What I'm gonna do?
realistically,
I'm gonna break all these grapplers, wrestlers.